Championship Wrestling, where you'll see all of the top wrestling stars, including Tommy Wildfire Rich during the next hour. The Georgia Tag Team Champions, Superfly Jimmy Snuka and Terry Gordy. We'll be seeing Ray Stevens, Steve O, Brian Blair, Wrestling 2, and many others. But right now, it's my pleasure and honor to bring out here to the microphone the NWA World Heavyweight Wrestling Champion, known as the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
You still have a bad habit. And don't get me wrong, I have a lot of respect for you. You're far and away one of the greatest wrestling announcers in the world today. But when you start mentioning the great individual wrestlers that are going to be on this program, Gordon, you have to remember to start out with my name. I realize that after they hear my name, nothing else means anything, but being the world champion, I'd appreciate it. If in the future, if you start reading down the list of wrestlers to be on this program, you make my name #1.
Well, obviously, he is the #1 wrestler in the world today. He is the World Heavyweight Champion. Let me just say, too, about this man, Mr. Ric Flair. Here is a man who, as I've mentioned before, had all of the opportunities afforded him in life that he could possibly want. He had his choice of any career. As a youngster, his parents are extremely wealthy. He did not go to high school. He went on to a private academy. From there on to the University of Minnesota. He was sought after by many of the Big Ten colleges, University of Wisconsin, University of Michigan, Minnesota, and others. He chose Minnesota and has chosen the hard and arduous life of a professional wrestler over careers that could have been a lot easier, Mr. Flair.
Well, life was mine to do with as I wanted. And as you said earlier, I could have been anything I wanted to be. The fact that I attended a private school and went to the University of Minnesota would definitely indicate that I'm one of the more intelligent athletes in sports today. But I chose professional wrestling because I felt that wrestling, as anybody out there watching TV knows today, is the most competitive sport in the world today. Wrestling, the greatest sport. And Ric Flair didn't buy this, Gordon Soley, like he buys his Cadillacs and his clothes and his $9,000 or $10,000 robes, which look real nice compared to that funky thing Tommy Rich is wearing over there. Ric Flair went out and earned this. Dusty Rhodes, a legend in his own time, one of the greatest wrestlers to ever come along, went down to the hands of Ric Flair. That should say enough right there. And you saw a minute ago a young man that thought he wanted to be a pro wrestler, typical of the wrestlers here in Georgia, running his mouth, wanted to get in the ring with the world champion, and you saw what I had to do to him.
Well, now, just a moment. You see, I saw what you had to do to him. It was quite obvious. The man's knee has been injured. I heard it pop from over here.
Well, you're going to hear a lot more knees pop. There's a lot of guys coming along today that just think they want to be in the ring with Ric Flair. When you get up in the morning, you got to be 120% mentally and 200% physically to get in the ring with Ric Flair. I'm no fly-by-night, ladies and gentlemen. You're looking at the greatest wrestler of all time. You take all the names, Thesz, Briscoe, Funk, Kaniski, Rhodes, Tommy Wildfire Rich, Wrestling 2, take all the great names, put them all together, and maybe, just maybe, they'd come up this short of being Ric Flair. In the years past, I've come out here to recognize and know, in fact, that I'm the most gorgeous human being on the face of this earth. That I wear the finest clothes, the prettiest jewelry, and wherever I go, any woman I want. Just like that. Now, this rounds out the whole situation. The one trophy, believe me, Gordon Foley, when I say this, the one trophy that any man in the world would like to have, because this is on an individual basis. There's no team behind me. I went out and did this alone. The one trophy that means more than any other trophy in all the sports. The National Wrestling Alliance World Heavyweight title is mine. Woo! And the Nature Boy is going to keep it for a long, long time. Get used to it, believe it, know it, and ladies, love it, because there's only one Ric Flair. Woo!
There is indeed. There's no question about that. Ric Flair, the NWA World Heavyweight Champion. A lot of men looking to dethrone him just as quickly as possible. Getting